do you know your destiny? Do you know the one reason why you are on this planet? Ask yourself this question: what's on the other side of my busy thoughts? The only one that is limiting you is you. Hi, this is Beth McGill, and this is Manifesting Your Heart's Desires. And I'm so happy that you're here. I've been meditating on this episode for days. I've been receiving very strong impulses and messages. And I know that today's episode is going to be an amazing message for someone. And that's always my intention, that this message resonates with you, that it provides you with inspiration. So I can't wait to get into today's episode. It is called Create Your Destiny. That's right. Do you know your destiny? Do you know the one reason why you are on this planet? The one thing that you can do that nobody else can do? Do you know what that is? You see, today I want to go a little bit deeper. I want to go deeper into meditation, into manifesting, into the law of attraction, and into quantum physics. Because it's not just about manifesting things, it's really about discovering who you really are. But before we go into that, I want to talk about a couple of different ways that things get manifested. The first way is matter creating matter. Some people go to work for years, they work really hard, they earn money, and they buy things. That's an example of matter creating matter. They go out there and they buy that car. They worked for it, they earned the money, they bought it. But there's a more fun way. I call it a shortcut, and that is mind creating matter. You may have heard about it called The Secret. I call it a shortcut. I'll tell you a little bit more. So I want to start today with a quote by Wayne Dyer. And this quote comes from his book, Manifest Your Destiny. He says, manifesting and meditating cannot be separated. They are like the crest and the trough of the wave, separate and distinct from each other, but always together. You cannot become adept at manifesting the desires of your heart if you are unwilling to devote time to the practice of meditation. That's right. It is practice. So when you're meditating, what is that? It means you're quieting your mind. It means you're connecting to source energy. Wayne Dyer also writes, it's in that silence that you come to know this divine energy of unconditional love. And what does that unconditional love feel like? It's why I love to meditate. It feels like joy and bliss. I know when I meditate, and really I can get there in 1 or 2 breaths, and I get tingly all over, and it is a feeling of intense bliss. Sometimes I just want to sit there all day, but I have other things to do. It also feels like freedom. It feels like power. It feels like oneness. It feels like wholeness with the universe. So you get to co-create, you get to manifest with this energy. Now, I know some of you might be saying, I've tried it. I can't meditate. I can't quiet my mind. What I say is keep trying. Don't just try it once and say, I can't do this. Try it again, and then try it again. Go a minute longer. Go 2 minutes longer. Keep trying, because ask yourself this question: what's on the other side of my busy thoughts? What's on the other side of once I can actually be quiet and stop thinking thoughts? What kind of thoughts am I going to be able to receive? You're not going to know until you get to that point. And like Wayne Dyer just said, it's a practice of meditation. You're not going to get it right the first time, and it's perfectly okay. But you try, and then you try it again and again, because what's on the other side of those busy thoughts is a place of bliss. It's a place of unconditional love, and it's a state of being where you can create anything you desire. You see, you really can be, do, or have anything. And the fun part is, it's not your job to figure out the how. You don't have to figure out when. You don't need to be concerned with any of that. You simply need to quiet your mind. Now, I want to share with you one more quote by Wayne Dyer in his book, Manifest Your Destiny. He writes, "Manifesting is a cooperative venture in which your intention is aligned with divine intelligence. That intelligence is in all things and in you simultaneously. You are not separate from that which you would like to manifest. It is you. You are it. There is only one power in the universe, and you are connected to that power. Demanding that God send your desire according to your timetable and design reinforces the incorrect idea of God as a separate energy." So really think about that one. Demanding that God send your desire according to your timetable and design reinforces the incorrect idea of God as a separate energy. So we talk a lot about energy. So now I want to talk about science, because Wayne Dyer was an awesome author and spiritual thought leader. But what about science? What does science say about this energy? Well, science has proven that this pure energy exists through quantum physics. Quantum physics in this invisible energy is called the field. Now, our Albert Einstein said, the field is the sole governing agency of the particle. That means that this field controls everything that is matter. So if you want to make a change in your physical world, in your physical body, if you want to manifest something, then where do you start? You start in the field. Some people call it the ether. Dr. Joe Dispenza says, when you meditate, you should become no one, no thing, no body. You're becoming completely detached from matter. And in his book, Becoming Supernatural, this is what Dr. Joe Dispenza has to say. He says, think of the quantum field as being filled with infinite amounts of energy, vibrating beyond the physical world of matter and beyond our senses. Invisible waves of energy available for us to use in creation. What exactly can we create with all this energy swimming in an infinite sea of potentials? That's up to us, because, in short, the quantum field is the state in which all possibilities exist. So see, all possibilities exist. The only one that is limiting you is you. All possibilities exist. That's why it's not just understanding the law of attraction. It's not just understanding meditating and manifesting. It's understanding quantum physics and how everything plays a role together. When you really understand this, you're going to take meditation much more seriously. Because you see, by meditating, by quieting your mind, this is a shortcut. Now, it's not the secret. Most people think of the law of attraction as the secret, right, from the movie. But the law of attraction is the manager of all this energy. So remember, like attracts like. Whatever you're putting out into the universe, whatever vibration you're putting out into the universe is going to come back to you. Now, remember, it's not your words, it's your vibration, it's your energy. So you always want to be aware of what you are thinking about, how you are feeling. And that feeling, your emotion, is your indicator of whether or not you are connected to source energy. Because source energy, your soul, is always in joy and bliss. Because when you connect, when you deeply connect in meditation, then you feel that joy and bliss. So when you know that your soul is always in joy and bliss, that is your indicator. If you're not, check in, constantly be checking in. How am I feeling? What am I thinking about? What am I focused on? And checking in throughout the day, because your emotions are important. The real secret, the secret is your feeling. It is so important. So this truly is just the beginning of understanding how the law of attraction, quantum physics, meditating, manifesting, all interact. It's not just about studying one without the other. You can't. You must have an understanding of them all. But when you do, and you start to understand this, and you make a conscious decision to be all in, then life becomes one of magic and miracles. And then a synchronicity happens. And you go, oh, that's because I was tapped in. Like I manifested that. And then you meditate more. And then you get another synchronicity. And you realize, I did that. I created that. And then you meditate more. And it's a snowball effect. And as you're doing so, you also get more wisdom about yourself. You start to pick up on information about why you are here. You understand, not all at once, but bit by bit, you start to pick up on your destiny. And you get to create your destiny because, of course, you have free will. Now, I want to share with you a quote by Mildred Mann. She wrote a book called You Can Find, or How to Find Your Real Self. And she writes, you are not here to live a possibly 60 or 70 years, and for the most part of it, go through hell. You are here to create something in your life that only you can do for yourself. Only I can do it for me. Each one of us does it a bit differently. Each one of us offers God a slightly different, unique experience as we begin to find yourselves. So with this episode, Create Your Destiny, I challenge you. I challenge you to start today to get on this journey. It's a fun journey to find your true self, to find and create your destiny through the power of meditation, manifesting, connecting to source energy, and understanding the way that the law of attraction works, understanding that how you are feeling throughout the day is important. It does matter. Knowing that you have the power to think a different thought so that you can feel a better emotion. Always being connected. Am I in joy? Am I bored? Am I content? Am I excited? How am I feeling throughout the day? So I know that's a lot of different pieces and parts, but they all go together. It's not just about manifesting. It's about understanding the laws of the universe. So I know that that's going to help someone. I would appreciate it if you like this content. If you want to hear more, please subscribe. And I can't wait to bring more information to you soon. Remember, this is just the beginning, just the tip. You're just putting your toes in the water to understand how this all works. As an educator, I know that we can't digest too much information at one time. So I wanted to introduce this concept of kind of a layering effect of how these elements work together. So dip in, make a decision. Because here's the thing, Once you start to understand this, once you start to understand about manifesting and quantum physics and connecting to source energy, and you understand how the law of attraction works, you can't go back. You can't say, oh, I don't know that. You can't go backwards and live in a place of just living in fear and third dimensional living. No, because you start to realize that we're not just our five senses. We are so much more. And then you start to rely more on your sixth sense, which is what I was talking about when I began. I meditate on the topic, I listen, and then I get messages about where to go, quotes to bring to you, ideas, concepts, and how to put them together. So you too can listen and start to put all of these pieces together for you, because we're all here on a unique journey, and I would love to support you on yours. All right, take care. Happy manifesting. I'll talk to you soon. Hi there. I want to tell you about something brand new. I have a new program coming out called Life Expansion and Transformation. That's right. Are you ready for your life to soar? Are you ready for a transformation? Now, I'm here to guide you in this 6-week program, and it's going to be amazing. I would love to tell you more. It's going to be hypnotherapy. It's going to be guided visualizations. It's going to be energy work. And I'm guiding you through my book, Allow Life to Happen and Receive Everything You Desire. Best way to get in touch with me is to go to my website and schedule a call. Let's talk soon. Take care.